Hello lovelies, this is going to be an extended version of my TikTok reading, tapping into a specific connection in your life. So please take this how it resonates and, switch the roles if you need to. Basically, the overall energy is that you were out of this person's league and they can acknowledge this. They basically abused their power. Now they're facing consequences, so they're receiving karma for what they did. They expected you to chase after them, so they probably ran away from you thinking that you were just going to come back. They noticed that you were never too much. They were just too shallow. Okay, so if you thought that you were too much, you're definitely not. It's just they're the issue, They would go anywhere as long as they were with you. They fantasize about you while they're intimate with other people. So if you feel a pull, it's because they're trying to manifest you back. They want to travel the world with you, and they wish things went differently. Like, they wish that they did things differently and didn't just expect you to come back around. They despise their inability to communicate, and they wish that they could see you, and they try to control your mind. On the top of the deck, all I've experienced is superficial love. So I feel like you were the first genuine person to come into their life. Behind that is you are the love of a lifetime. So they recognize that literally your love is rare, and it's like they just weren't used to it. So we're going to get some clarifying cards with tarot. What do they need to know about this connection, Spirit? The Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, basically you close out this cycle with this person because they continue to stab you in the back. They continue to make you suffer. And now they want to reopen that and try to transform it into something new because they recognize that you are the light of their life. With the Sun, they recognize that you make their inner child feel safe. You make them feel happy. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. Four of Swords and Judgment. The Moon, Two of Swords reverse. Yeah. And it's you are now laying shit to rest. You are now doing the healing work and taking time out for yourself and prioritizing your needs. And I just feel yeah, the world. Okay. So, Ten of Swords reverse and the Sun. You close this out. You're fucking done. And they basically want to reopen this up because they've come to these realizations, and you're shining, you're glowing, you are going towards your happiness, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. And it's they're recognizing your true value and that you were genuine the whole time. You brought joy, ease, and compassion into their life, Four of Swords and Judgment. So you're healing, you're resting, you are just focusing on what your body needs from you and your soul. And I feel like someone's having the wake-up call, judgment's being called upon them. And it's they had this facade that they were wearing. They were just a totally different person than what they were saying. There were a lot of secrets. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you probably didn't know about. This is just someone who was very sketchy and didn't keep it real with you, didn't keep it honest. And basically with the Two of Swords reverse, they don't want you to block them out. They don't want you to ignore them. They don't want you to act like they don't exist, because I feel like at this point you've moved on. You're done looking back in the past. You're done looking back in the rearview mirror, and you know what you need. And I feel like you know that this person is not what you need. Five of Pentacles, and now they feel left out in the cold because you're shining, you're glowing, you're happy, you're fulfilled, and they feel like you're neglecting them because if you notice, they have crutches. They are dependent off of you. They're dependent off of you to be their happiness. They're dependent off of you to be the light of their life. They can't fulfill themselves. They aren't happy without you. With the Four of Cups, now they're recognizing that you were this rare cup. You were this gift from the universe. And they decided to focus on anything but this connection, anything but you, and didn't nurture you. And now you're healing from this. And now they recognize that they took you for granted. And that they should have seized the opportunity when they had the chance. So now they feel very apathetic and discontent. And the wake-up call that they had is that you're fucking done. You're done. You're done going through this toxic cycle. It's you kept going through the same thing with this person. You kept giving them chance after chance and apology after apology, but they never changed their behavior. And so you're I'm done. I've given you enough chances. I've wasted enough fucking time. And they recognize that you are done. When you say you're done, you're done. And then we have the Empress, Divine Feminine energy. Let me get a sip of water. So you're like standing in your power, you're knowing who you are, and you don't need other people to tell you who you are. You know, you are this goddess energy. You're very well balanced, and you nurture, love, and care for the people that, you know, love and care about you, you know? And so you were this genuine energy, and they were just doing sneaky shit. And it's like, how are you going to treat the Empress like that? Like, who do you think you are? Like, the audacity that they had to treat you like that. And so now they're recognizing that you're one of a kind. You're irreplaceable. You're unforgettable. And they didn't recognize your true power before, but now they surely are. On the bottom, the Six of Swords. Exactly. You're moving into calmer waters, away from the turmoil, towards your peace, towards your fulfillment, your joy, towards, you know, putting yourself first. No longer living for other people. No longer sticking around in situations that you don't deserve to be in. Yeah, the Page of Cups and the Lovers. And I just feel like this person is just not on your level emotionally. And I feel like they might have apologized. They expressed something to you. It's because they see you as their lover. They recognize that you are like a divine counterpart, or they feel like you're a divine counterpart for them. The star, exactly. They see you as the star. You are their wish fulfillment. Like, they're literally making a wish on you, hoping that you come into their life because you've detached. You've got everything lined up for you, and you finally have detached and walked away. The Tower and the Three of Cups, and basically something shocking happened. It's like they're shocked, and they had some kind of ego death, because I feel like they're focusing, if you notice, the Three Cups right here, of the Three Cups that they were focusing on, yeah, everything's fucking falling apart for them, because you were the one and only fucking cup that was overflowing with love. You were so compassionate and empathetic. You were so creative. You were one of a kind, and now they're recognizing your true value now that you're out of their life and you've detached. Let's get some clarifying cards. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're done investing time. You were sitting here waiting for something to flourish out of here, planting seeds, investing time, energy, money, love, you know, thinking that you were going to get a return on investment. You're done fucking investing there. You said, no more. I've wasted enough time. On the bottom, Six of Wands, because you are successful, you are recognized, you are adored, and you recognize your worth and your value and what you do and don't deserve. Death reversed. This is clarifying the Sun and the Five of Pentacles. You closed this out. You said, I'm done. You let this go. And they were holding you back. And now they want to come out of this and rebirth this into something new, because they recognize that you are the light of their life. And no one can replace your energy. And I feel like they really thought that they would find another you. But they can't. And they search for you in every single person that they try to, like, be with and associate with. Six of Pentacles, yeah. It's like you were just giving, if you notice the red. You were just giving, and they were just fucking taking, and you were so generous, and then finally you gave up. You're like, I'm fucking done giving. Like, you're not getting anything out of this. They don't bring you happiness. They didn't contribute to your quality of life. And you just, I feel like you were overextending yourself into this person's life. And so you detached from this. And that's what's shocking, is that they didn't think that you were going to leave. They expected that you were going to chase after them. They expected that you were just going to come back around. Like, they had a hold on you. The Four of Wands, 444, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. It's like all you wanted was that stability and that commitment. All you wanted was a stable foundation. And they decided to not value you while you were in their life. And so I feel like you doing the healing work, you prioritizing your needs, is what's going to ultimately bring you this fulfillment that you're looking for, and this commitment. Like, I just feel like you deserve people who bring security into your life, stability, and like provide this safe space for you, and have this stable foundation built on honesty, integrity, respect. Like, love is not enough. Love is not enough if there's no respect and honor in it, you know? What's this Judgment in the world? The Chariot. The wake-up call is that you're fucking done. You're fucking done. You're done going in circles with this person. You are moving the fuck on. And I feel like you are charging ahead. You are balancing out your divine feminine, divine masculine energies, the light and the dark aspects of you, 10-11 on the timer. And you're not letting them stop you. You let them hold you up for too fucking long. They put obstacles, barricades in front of you. But the thing is, you've conquered it and you're moving forward regardless if they're going to be coming with you, you know? The Hangman. Yeah, because they're fucking stuck and stagnant, you know? And you are, with the Hierophant, this honorable person. You function through integrity. You're literally high honor. Like, you deserve so much more than to be around stagnant people who are trying to keep you stuck. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, and it's time for you to continue to be diligent in the direction that you're going in, because you are building a stable foundation for this 10 of Pentacles, this legacy, this destiny, this community that you're meant to be creating, this happy home, happy life. And so continue to go in that direction and not allow people to steer you on the wrong path. What is the Moon and the Empress? Seven of Wands. Like I said, you know who you are. You know your power. And you're putting up those boundaries. You're not going to sit here and argue with someone who's literally fake. You know what you deserve. And you're standing up for your morals, your values, your beliefs. And you're not lowering yourself down to other people's levels anymore. You know, I feel like you were lowering your standards. And now you realize that even when you lower your standards, these people will still shit on you. They will still shit on you. And so I feel like you're really defending yourself and just protecting your overall energy, because you're the motherfucking Empress. The full motherfucking package. On the bottom, the 10 of Cups. Focusing on your happiness, what brings you joy and ease, what makes you feel safe to be your true authentic self, what lights your soul on fire. And if it doesn't, then it's not meant for you, you know? Let's get some more cards. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. This is clarifying the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You're done fucking giving. You've given enough. You've given enough, and I feel like you gave them so many chances to just give you something in return. And they breadcrumbed you. They gave you a little, and you're just pouring tons and tons into them, you know? And at this point, I feel like you're just done pouring into them, because you can just give that to yourself. On the bottom, the King of Cups. Yeah, if you notice, the blue beggar right here is the King of Cups. Now they realize that you were so generous and that they have love and compassion for you. And now the person who ghosted you and thought that you were going to chase after them is having really bad fucking anxiety. They're losing fucking sleep. This is part of the fucking consequences for them abusing their power and just taking advantage of you. Now they want to come in, Knight of Cups, charm you. They're very good with their words. They tell you exactly what you want to hear, but their actions never align with those words. They literally, I try to control your mind. That's part of it. They're good. They're very persuasive, and they like make you think that they're actually going to change when they fucking don't. Ace of Pentacles, because they want to give you an offer now that you are succeeding, now that you're successful, now that they recognize your worth, now that you've moved into calmer waters, away from their lustful energy, their impulsive and reckless energy, and like away from them literally trying to control your mind by doing reckless shit to like intentionally harm you. The Hermit. And I feel like it's time for you to isolate yourself and reflect on why you've like conquered everything and the resilience that you've gained from all these experiences, even the painful ones. And I just feel like there was definitely a loss here, but I think this person's just really disappointed and having a lot of regret because they were just really immature, and that immaturity caused a lot of conflict, obstacles, and just a lot of chaos. Like I said before, they tried to like put a barricade on your path. Let's get some more clarifying cards. The Ace of Cups. Well, like I said, you are one of a kind. They cannot replace you. Like, you poured so much into this person. They will never find anyone, I have chills right now, that will pour into them the way that you did. You cared so much. And like I said before, they've only experienced superficial love. So when you poured this genuine, unconditional love into them, they didn't know what to do with it. And so now they're feeling left out because they recognize that nobody's going to give the way that you gave. Because you just gave them so much. You poured your heart and soul into this connection. You nurtured them like no other, and nobody else will nurture them the way that you did. That's why they feel neglected. That's why they want to rebirth something and try to transform this and change things. But who knows if they're actually going to follow through with that? Because they sound very toxic. We have the Page of Cups. Now they have a small emotional offer, an apology, because you're doing the healing work. You're moving on. They're discontent. And now they realize that all you wanted was stability. All you wanted was commitment. All you wanted was honesty. So they're going to come in and basically say whatever you want to hear just to see if you're going to allow them to have access to you again, that's your choice. The Three of Cups, because they recognize that you were the glue that held everything together. You were their support system. You supported them when nobody else fucking supported them. You supported them during their losing season, and now they want this happy family, happy life with you. But I just feel like they were taking their sweet ass time, and you're kind of just, you know who you are, and you know that you're high honor, and you know that you deserve people who function through integrity as well. And so you gain the strength and inner resilience to isolate yourself and really have introspection about where your soul is trying to guide you and not listening to external sources. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Now they want to impulsively come in with this lustful, passionate energy to see like what you're going to do with that, to make sure that like you don't move on without them. You don't move on without them. That's basically what they're trying to do. What is Judgment, the Chariot, and the World? This row is all major arcana. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you spoke some facts. You called this person's bullshit out. And they've never been called out before. You called that shit out. You were pretty harsh, I will say. But it needed to be said. Because some people never get called out, and so they're just highly destructive and toxic, and nobody says anything. Everyone's a yes man, and they're just like, yeah, no, you're good, there's nothing wrong with you. There is something wrong with you, and there is some work that you need to do, you know. And so I feel like you kind of came off as this cutthroat energy, and you let them know, I'm done, I'm moving on, I'm moving forward, and I'm leaving you in the past. And that's the wake-up call that they're having, is from what you said, something that you said, like shanked them in the heart in a way. On the bottom, Justice, and that's the karma of the situation. If you notice, they have a sword in their hand. Like, the justice of the situation is that you called them out on their bullshit, and you spoke up for yourself, and you had your self-worth, and you know what you fucking deserve, and you're not going to let anyone say a goddamn thing about what you deserve. The Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel has turned in your favor. This is your abundant era, and you needed to let go of the leeches so you can receive what is actually meant for you. We have Temperance. Stay emotionally balanced, stay patient, and just allow things to blend out for you, and trust in your angels to protect you and watch over you. Nine of Pentacles, you're in this independent and abundant energy. You are literally like flourishing. This is like this luxurious and privileged energy. You're looking good, you're smelling good. Like, you are just so magnetic right now, and you're investing into your garden, which is going to feed you. You know? I feel like, what is that saying? You build the garden to get the butterflies. To like catch the butterflies or attract the butterflies. You don't get the butterflies to attract the garden. I think that's the saying that it was. You know, you got to invest into yourself in order to reap the rewards, you know. We got the Two of Cups. I feel like you're coming into union with self and just having a lot of loving experiences that equal partnership, platonic or romantic. And like I said, moving on and turning your back on the past. Let's get one more clarifying card, and then that will be the end of this reading. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the reason why you're protecting yourself and having these boundaries up is because this was overburdening you. Like I said, you overextended yourself into this person's life, trying to fix their problems for them, trying to make them, you know, take off the facade that they were wearing for the public, and now you're just having to protect your energy because you're prioritizing yourself, and you know that life is enough as it is. You don't need to take other people's problems as your burdens. On the bottom, the 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Yeah, someone feels trapped in a certain circumstance, or like they feel like their fear is consuming them, and now they're recognizing that you were their happiness, you were their fulfillment, you were this family, quote unquote, aspect of their life, 5 of Wands, and they just caused a lot of chaos because they're very materialistic and they were just focused on the physical realm and focused on the superficial, and now that's why they're stuck where they're at, and that's why you're having a new beginning and you're free and you're being your like true authentic self and your free-spirited energy and going on your journey. This is your journey. It's nobody else's. Not everyone can come, and they're basically watching you go through this and watching you have new beginnings in your life and watching you flourish and just literally go on your own path. And they're reminiscing about all the love, care, and nurturing that you gave them in the past and all the memories, and that's what makes them insecure, is because they recognize all that you did for them and they recognize how they took you for granted. So thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated for you. If you're interested in booking your personal reading, following my socials, or joining my Patreon Soul Tribe, and also making any donations to this channel, the link is down below, and I will see you next time.